Hello.
Shweta, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Thank you so
Good.
much
How's
again.
it going with your brother?
Actually, he transitioned on Thursday on Ekadashi.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was auspicious. I have no doubt in my mind and heart that he's done in this lifetime. So we're just rejoicing that and his complete freedom. So yeah, it still sucks, but my focus is that he's completely liberated, which is the most important thing. So so yeah.
Oh, God bless you, Shweta, and condolences to you and your family.
Thank you so much. And thanks to everybody, in the Wealth Rising program who've been consistently sending messages and prayers and everything. So it's been beautiful. So yeah, so Narasimha Ji is when with my astrological consultation last year, I'm supposed to be best friends with him. And so
Oh,
so I've been listening to the mantra. It hasn't happened every day, but at least 4 times a week. And the mantra is part of my playlist that I have with other mantras on my phone. And so, now with a lot of change happening with my brother's transition, which was way quicker than I thought, but that's how things work, right? So, embracing everything, and our relationship is even going to be better. I think that he had his limitations on the earth plane. So, I already feel closer to him, and I think he's always been one of my teachers. So I think that relationship will deepen now that he's not here. So now with Narasimha Ji and him I have to embody him more. I'm curious, and with this Jayanti this weekend, I had signed up for the package as well for Narasimha Jayanti.
right.
And so I'm wondering, apart from the mantra that I have been playing and chanting, are there things, because I'm supposed to really, Vijaya Lakshmi said, you need to become best friends with him. So I'm like, okay.
Right.
And so I'm wondering, beyond the mantra, are there things you would suggest? So with lots of change right now and good things opening up and expansion, I'm wondering, and with this full moon, what else I could practice to embody Narasimha Ji more?
Yeah, it's a great question. And there is a program, actually, Lalita, who's one of the Ply Center teachers, she's also Vedic astrology. And she was also, she used to be a teacher in the Sribazi Wealth Rising, and now into the immersion. Looks like the internet is unstable. Okay, looks like we're back. Okay, so she's going to be doing a live call today to go over the program that is offered through Ply Center Academy, and it's for Narasimha's birthday. And I actually was listening to it last night. It's a beautiful meditation by Dr. Ply. It's a beautiful introduction to this lion-headed being. And then he also gives the bija, or the seed mantra, for Narasimha. I didn't want to do that here because this is an introductory program and it's a public program. So that if you can go into Ply Center Academy and check it out, Shweta, especially for you, you want to get all the Narasimha teachings you can, and then also the initiation from Dr. Ply through the course there. So I would recommend that. Also take this Love and Grace, because it's the Tulsi, and any Tulsi beads, mala beads, you can practice. You can have them on you all the time, or have them in your purse, or have them in your car. You can have this Tulsi plant, grow it. So then you can offer this Tulsi fresh. I have a huge plant. There's one behind me too. Not sure if you can see it on the altar. It's just a little one, but I have a huge one, and it is been growing and growing from a little baby seedling. So it grows very well, and you can offer that to Narasimha. And then you can continue to chant every day, or play the chants all the time. Have it playing even when you're not paying attention so much, or you're out of the house. So if Narasimha is your Ishtadevata, they call it, like the deity who resonates with you, then definitely find out, read about him on the internet, read his stories, his mythology, because that is also therapy, mythotherapy, as Dr. Pillai shares. The myths are eternal. They are truth. They don't ever die. They change the story depending on the geography and the time period that human beings come and find out about this divine archetype. So whatever you're drawn to, you can tap your third eye, the midbrain, and then go to Google and do your search. So that's what Dr. Pillai calls the midbrain activation. And then you don't waste time. You're just intuitively going and tapping into that which that divine being wants you to read about and know about. So do that. And then if you can do a puja every day, then that would be great. But if not, at least offer an incense. If you don't have a statue of Lord Narasimha, then you can download a picture of him, frame it, and treat it as if he's a family member. And he will begin to speak to you, speak to your soul, and then also connect you with your brother in the spirit world, and make sure that he is fully protected, and also he's very happy and he blesses you. So that's what I would say about that. Shweta.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. They're great. Yeah, I haven't been able to keep up with all the postings, with all the programs. I didn't know about the Narasimha program that Lalita's doing, so that's helpful. And the Tulsi resonates. It was actually very beautiful because, I've been with him night and day, and the morning of on Thursday, which was also Guru's day, and he is one of my teachers as a family member, but he was special in his own way. And so Tulsi resonates because I was able to do the chandan and the Tulsi in his mouth, and Ganga Jal in his mouth, like the whole shebang, like then is with him till his last breath and holding him like the last few hours. So it was very beautiful. It was intense and beautiful, but just, really bless, making sure he's okay, with anything, and making sure, has it easeful, he feels good through his last breaths. So it was really intense and beautiful. So, yeah.
Aw, Shweta.
So with the Tulsi leaves, what happened was when we had put, there's a few other, my mom was there, I called her in, and a few other community members. And so with the Tulsi resonates, which I don't take every day, I'm familiar with it, but I don't really take it for myself every day. But what happened was after he passed, and the body was still in the room for, 2 hours. So I just wanted to hang out with him and just be there, just because it's been coordinating mode and all of that as well. And I saw, I had put a Tulsi leaf on his crown chakra during the, the last few minutes, and with the chandan, and when they were kind of wrapping him up, and things, and I was kind of saying my final goodbye before they rolled him off. The Tulsi leaf, it didn't get packed. It was sitting there, and then when I folded another sheet over, there was a fresh leaf, and so I just feel like it's his, like, I thought we had cleaned up, and all of that, but it kept, another one reappeared, so I just feel that's possibly his way of, being like, hey, we're good, kind of thing.
Aw, and it's so
Yeah.
true because Tulsi this is for love and grace. So
Mm.
it is the herb for the heart chakra. And then Tulsi, you can connect with Radha Krishna, you can connect with Vishnu, any of the forms of Vishnu. So he's going to Vishnu Loka, which is heaven.
Absolutely, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And in our lineage and our ancestry lineage, we are Vishnu. We have Vishnu lineage, so, or archetypes of it. So, and as an Ayurvedic practitioner, also makes sense as well with Dhanvantari. So,
Dhanvantari, yes.
yeah, and it's great because the spring and summer, I was going to restart doing a garden, and Tulsi was also going to be a more part of it and central. So. So growing more Tulsi versus just a pot or two, but having more of it in our garden. So yeah, thank you for emphasizing that. It resonates a lot.
Oh, that's wonderful. And thank you so much for sharing, Sweta. And please take care and God bless you and your family.
Yeah, thank you so much for all your support and prayers along that. So I really, really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Is it me that's cutting out or is it
Nope. Now you're back. I think you
others?
could cut out for a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, so sorry about that.
Yeah, thank you so much for everything and onwards.
Oh, thank you, Sweta. God bless.
Thank you.
So this is, Sweta is a very spiritual being, and she's an Ayurvedic physician, and she also had a recent loss in the family, a brother passing. And you can hear in her the clarity. So when things happen in our life that can create a lot of crisis or a lot of sadness and just destroy your yourself, your emotions, your internal self, you can hear she's inspired, like, what do I do now? And that's what the divine will always make you to feel. Even though you're going through these hardships, it's so important to stick to your spiritual path because that is what is going to carry you forward. So thank you so much for sharing, Shweta, and I hope it's inspired others to, continue on with their spiritual path because that is the highest, that is the best, it is the easiest, and it will be nurturing your soul, feeding your soul, soothing your heart, creating energy in you where you just feel like I just can't go on, and he will just, with Narasimha, he will help you to feel the beauty in all of it, the grace in all of it, the love in all of it. So if you haven't felt beauty, grace, and love, then Narasimha is the divine archetype to help you to feel that way.